Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess. We're talking about our goals for 2024. Well, for this channel. Well, I was gonna say for this channel, but then I was like, personal goal? I don't know. Okay, so anyway, I don't have too much to say because I make a video like this every year, and do I follow through? I definitely didn't last year. I don't know. Actually, I don't remember, and I'm not gonna go watch that video because that's in the past. We're moving forward. But in 2023, let's talk about 2023. It's been a real rough year for me. This is the deepest I have been into my depression. It has been a struggle being, having moved back to the States, the ongoing state of the world, my job, yada, 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 yada. It's been a rough year. And so also my reading has suffered. I know for some people it's opposite when they're really struggling mentally. They read a lot. I'm the opposite, where I don't read. I don't do a lot of things that require any kind of thought when I'm struggling. So that's a lot of means I do like easy, something like I would play on my Switch, something easy, or watch reality TV. But anyway, I've had my ups and downs this year. But also I feel like a lot of the new releases that I was reading this year, I DNF'd a lot of them, were just so lackluster. A lot of those coming from Fairy Loot, the adult box. One of my goals for 2024 is to cancel my Fairy Loot adult subscription. And I know you're like, goal, because it's, I love pretty things. I really do. And I love knowing I have that box coming every month. So I'm trying to muster all the strength and cancel either for January or February. Like, just cancel it. It's so hard, but I need to, because I just keep getting beautiful gowns. I keep talking about this. I'm part of the problem. I need to let it go. Just need to let it go. I do not need every special edition. It's not even a special edition. It's just an edition. It's just a more expensive edition. I don't need that. And so I also think I'm going to cancel my Broken Binding subscription, because most of the books that are coming from them that I want that are special edition are not the subscription. So like, I'm paying double money. I'm getting the subscription and they're not for series that I want to read. So then I end up selling them, which is fine. But like, I'm spending that money, but then I'm also like, ooh, well, you did this special edition. It's the same thing with Fairy Loot. Every book that I want is never in the subscription. It's something else you have to buy. So like, why am I spending double money? You know what I'm saying? So I need to let both of them go. Pray for me. Also, I want to read more Backlist, but like Backlist, not even like 2 years ago. I'm talking like, I need to go 5 years plus, because the last several years in publishing, there have been gems, don't get me wrong. I have read some amazing books, but also there's been a lot of flops, a lot of meh. And I want goodies, because I want to read, and I've been in a reading mood. I've been reading fan fiction, and them girlies can write. I use girlies as a non-gender specific right there. But yeah, so I need to go even further Backlist, and also all of these things kind of tie in together. I want to get rid of more books. Like, I have been unhauling, I have been selling on Pango, but like, I need to get rid of more. We're not gonna look down there, but like in my library, it is just, I need to get rid of more. And it's so hard, but I have to be aggressive, and I want to get the shit out that I don't need and be more selective about my spending. So for a while I was doing well, especially in Sicily, since it took longer to get books. I didn't have a job at first, and so it was really me depending on the library to read books, and then if I really loved something, I would buy it. And I need to get back to that, because I've just been buying willy-nilly, because depressy Jessie is like, what do we say? We're depressed. Add to cart. And I need to stop doing that, because then I just end up with these beautiful books that I have no desire to read, or then I read them and they're terrible. And sure, like Pango is good for some things, but when you have everybody trying to sell the same book because it was terrible, then it's not helping you out. So I need to get back to that, to more using my library or NetGalley and reading books that I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, and not just buying them off the bat. And also I bought a lot of books this year because of my travels, because I love going to bookstores, and like I don't have, there's no indie bookstores here. There's like there's a Barnes and Noble and like a Second and Charles. And so every city I went to, I was like, oh, let's go to local bookstores because I want to support them. So I'm not gonna do as much traveling next year, I'm sure. And so I'm just not gonna say I'm not gonna buy any books, but I just need to be more selective, or at least like read a book, know I love it, and then wait, and maybe I wait when I'm going on a trip and look for it in indie bookstores and do it like that, instead of just hauling 10 books a trip and then they just sit to look beautiful. Like, I still love buying books. I still see them separately as from reading, and I think books are art. For me though, I've just gotten too many, and I need to reel it in, okay? I need to bring it in. Also, I really just need to look at my spending in general, because anyway, let's not. I want to get back in my nonfiction bag. I don't know the order of these videos coming out, but Book Community Read is coming back in January. That's my nonfiction book club. The lives are always on the same channel, so it's not a different channel. There is a Discord if you want to join it. It'll be linked down below, but we're reading freedom is a constant struggle. And so I want to get back in my nonfiction bag. I have not read that many this year. I've read a couple memoirs, and I'm in the middle of 2 about Palestine right now, but I want to really, and I have a lot here on my shelves already that I need to read. I have a lot of nonfiction that's not happy. So for a lot of the year, I was like, I don't think mentally I'm ready to do that, but I'm not out of this depression by any means. I'm working on it. I start therapy next week, trying new medications. I've been getting into the house and going to yoga and stuff. So I'm just, it's a every day, you know, we just try every day, but I want to get back in my nonfiction bag. I also want to carry over a goal I had from this year, which was to read more translated works, and I had a list of 7 to 9 books that I wanted to read, and I don't think I read any of them on that list because I'm a fucking asshole. And so I would like to do that next year, starting with, I don't even know if it's here, it might be in the room. But again, back to me and my terrible spending habits. This is the eighth volume. Okay, I have the first one, and I haven't read the first volume, but someone told me that this volume, this was the last one coming out, and it was gonna be special. And there's like this thing, and it has like a notebook, a bookmark, stickers, poster, a postcard, and so I pre-ordered it. See, this is terrible. I need to get it together, but I have not read the first one. This is Heaven Official's Blessing. It's a Chinese light novel. Again, this is the 8th one. I have not read the first one, but I have the first one. I also have a different one, Chinese light novel, Thousand Autumns. So like I have many, ooh, not the dust, ooh, shame. I have many a thing. I was supposed to reread this and then read its sequel, didn't do that. So, you know, I'm raggedy, it's fine. I have some other translated books that I picked up this year at some various bookstores here. So I have many a thing to read, and I would like to do that in 2024. Jessica, work on it. And put on their buy less, low spend. So I was talking to Robin, and we were talking about doing a low spend year. And my main thing, obviously y'all know I love skincare, but I have been better at that and not buying as much and not having as many backups. The only thing I have really backups is for sunscreen, because I get them from South Korea, so that takes a while to get here. But my low spend really is going to focus on books, although I need to take a look at my entire life and look at my budget and see what I'm spending money on and, you know, what's worth it. But again, all of this comes back to the central theme is I just want to be more what's it called? I was about to say entitled. No. I don't know what the word is. I'll think of it later. Intentional. I want to be more intentional with my reading, with my purchases, like what I'm bringing into my home, and even borrowing books. I don't want to just like borrow things willy-nilly because I'm like, oh, it's a pretty cover, let me read it. Like, that's why I'm saying I want to do backlist like over 5 years. I want to find older books and less hype, less well-known books. Find me some real gems out there. You know what I'm saying? But that's really it. This channel, I go back and forth on whether I want to quit my job and try to do this full time, but then I realize, I don't know. I don't think I could afford. I don't think I can afford to. So I don't have any specific goals for my channel except to continue to post as much as I can, whenever I can, the nonfiction book club, and just continuing to connect here and to be a better Patreon host. But my patrons are the best, for all those people who've been riding with me since I started. Thank you. Truly though, y'all are amazing, because I am not. But anyway, I thank you all for being here. I hope that we can have a wonderful as it can be, transition into the new year. And I hope that even during this holiday season, you take time to think, to reflect on beliefs that you hold, to learn new information, to witness the tragedies that are going on worldwide, and to spread that information, because we live in an attention economy, and there's a lot of things that have our attention, and the people who are suffering under genocidal regimes deserve to have some of that attention, at least some of it, for us to witness what is happening, since our representatives and our governments don't listen to us. But I refuse to stand by as a American citizen and pretend that it's not happening, or ignore that it's happening, since the money that I work at a job I hate, and then I have to pay taxes to this raggedy government who doesn't want to do anything for me, is now sending money to kill innocent civilians. Okay, so the least I can do is witness that and speak out against it at any chance I have. So I'm always going to do that. So it's free Palestine if you had a question. Okay, it's free Sudan, free Congo, free Hawaii, free Puerto Rico, free every people in this world surviving, trying to survive under these oppressive governments, because none of us are free until we're all free. It's an interconnected struggle, and I really hope that you can hold space for all of these people, because our brains may not be evolved to handle everything, but we are an evolved species. You know, we can do more than two things at once, so you can still enjoy and live your life and spend your holiday season, but also just take a moment, take an hour to learn about something, to share, to tell someone else in your life about what's going on, to call or write, or a representative to protest, to do something, please. So, stay blessed, hydrated, moisturized, sunscreen. I'll see you in my next one.